Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, well, I'm at a little pop-up, a little yard sale that I had heard about. A Pittsburgh Steelers yard sale. That's right, the Pittsburgh Steelers have decided to do a yard sale. I only found out about this because at one of the shows we went to, it was the Pittsburgh 700 show. We had, somebody had mentioned that, hey, they're doing a special yard sale at this particular address on June 14th. I looked online, I couldn't find anything about this online. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna come check this out and see what it's all about. And there was some crazy deals that I saw on a video. That's the only thing I could find out was a Facebook video, somebody showing some of the things that they were offering. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see what it's all about. And we're going to get into this. So let's go step into the Pittsburgh Steelers yard sale. And Tom was here.
Hey guys, it's Blake Henson.
Angelo Spagnol.
Dorn Dickerson.
This is Donnie Football from 93.7 The Fan.
And I'm KDKA meteorologist Mary Hours, and you're watching
Tom was here.
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 Like a true professional. That's incredible. All right, we got some non-regulated used shoulder pads. $35. What makes them non-regulated is what I have to know. I'm curious about. Like what like they look the part to me. Do they take like some extra thing out because they feel like shoulder pads, but I just don't know what the regulation is. You got game used football, 75% off. 75% off of $550, a bargain. A bargain, if you ask me. But yeah, they're still too expensive. Now the helmets, 2025 rookie minicamp used helmets, price is marked. I mean, they certainly... Oh, who's wearing Russ's number? Who took part in... Who's the new Russell Wilson? It's 30. There's a 3 on there. This is 0 fall off from getting popped. What we got here? We got that. We got Super Pants-a-Palooza game used pants, 75% off. Well, I don't know. Did they take like some of the stuff out of them, or?
Look, feel this one.
Yeah. Oh, that one doesn't have a look. It doesn't have anything in it. It's like a shell. Now that's interesting because it costs just as much as the ones that have stuff in it. Wouldn't you pay more to get the added padding and stuff to be in there? I would think so. I think you would. But yeah, a lot of different stuff here. Like if you wanted team issued pants, $100, so it's $25. So then normally they're $100, $25.
I'm not buying no.
Why are you not buying player worn pants? The disrespect. Oh, color rush. The color rush pants? They're not even necessarily game used. I suppose they are. I'm like, they're not even player worn, but they are.
Are we joking?
They are. We got Heinz Field suite photos. These are, I guess, things that were at one point in the suites. They look a little dinged up. Kurt Warner, but I mean framed, like nice frames. It's a nice Heinz Field like action shot thing. That's pretty cool. Some cool stuff here. We got helmet shells over there. We got equipment bags over there. We got, I guess, it's non-game used pants. So the non-game used are actually more expensive. They also have signage here. Face mask required. COVID classic signs. Would you want a COVID Heinz Field sign?
How much is it?
I have
$100.
That hung in Heinz Field, you guys. It was telling people everybody to wear a mask. Now that, yeah. Now those things, that was with the store. It used to be in front of the store, right? Is that correct? Wasn't that the sideline store, or was that one of the concession stand things? I remember seeing it. So that, you got the nice Heinz Ward Super Bowl 40 pick there. Yeah, if you had a place to put some of these, I mean, when you buy 8 or more, they're $35. That's for the framing alone, I know some of these frames are beat. Look like they're a little bit rough, but like even if you reframe them, like cool Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, if you had the money to buy like 8 or more, you'd really be doing all right. You know, it's where would you put such a thing? It's cool though. There's also helmet shells here. There's just the shell of the helmet. You put your own logos and face masks and everything on here. It's still cool. Gloves at $25. We got Play Coach. Team issued gloves for days, new gloves, used gloves, all types of different stuff. Yeah, look at this thing on these 40, 45. So selling them for 25, bad. Adidas.
Whose gloves are these?
Well, they're various sizes.
Made in Vietnam.
Yep, they have Adidas 2X XL. We got Hyper Beast, whatever that is. Oh, Nike. Nike Big Lineman gloves. So the Nike gloves, I'm sure, yeah, Nike gloves are regularly $70 on sale for $25. So that's your value right there. Your value is you get the Nike gloves that were $75. Oh, those are the under like thermal wear. Like the stuff like
right.
Pro Combat, they have padded.
Hopefully
Yeah.
that's not new.
No, they're new. These are new. They have tags on them still. Yeah, these are brand new stuff. I mean, that stuff, if you buy this stuff at like Dick's, because they have such a thing, I've looked into it. Not these like real padded stuff, but like the under pad, because I like the shirts and stuff. They're like $150 or something insane like that. So for, what is it, like $20 or $30 or whatever it is? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Does anybody remember these things? I remember them hanging up there. So I guess they're redoing the inside. Yeah, they got the seat bottoms. That would be a cool thing to get signed, I would think. Like either that or the top. Like if you had like that and you got a bunch of players to like sign a seat bottom, like that would be a cool thing to sign. It would work as far as signing, like especially with like a black marker. Like it would actually show up pretty well. You'd have to get one and completely like wipe it down though, if you notice like they're a little beat. But yeah, these terrible towel cases, I remember them hanging on the one wall. I guess they're redoing that, so they're here for $100. Not that I would spend that, but seems like a cool case. This one, it's like the glue's coming off, but that one's intact. That's cool. So if you look like clearance jerseys, Wilson Fields Harris. My, how the mighty have fallen. Look at this Najee here. $49.97, 50% off. So you're talking $25. $25 for this guy. $25 for Fields. $25 for Russ. Locker room apparel? No. Oh, no, these types of things, 25% off. If you had something big size, now those are the kind of things that I would like wear. This is my type of XXL. Like those underneath stuff. If you had a big one, that would get purchased, I think. Oh, sweatpants, team. Locker room sweatpants. Because I do like my schlub wear. I do like schlubbery. It's the red shirt. I don't know. 20% off, $75. Where did the ACG hoodie come from? It has nothing to do with... Oh, the sweatpants are nice. We got photos here, 30 by 35 for 30 by 36 for $15. Like team issued photos. Herbig, Obi-Jobi. See Pickens here, Killebrew, Roberts, Skoranek, Minka, Big Hit, Harris, Joey Porter, Okay, interesting. I mean, there's just a boatload of stuff here. And there was like no fanfare about this. Like, I couldn't find anything online about it other than the one person that at one show when we stopped gave me a flyer that said, hey, it's going to be this weekend. So there's not a lot of people here. So you come down and, like, these ones are all prices marked. So they're, but the team issued jerseys for $25 for the practice is not bad. If you found a number, like if there was like an 83, like I would consider it. Like that one's a Nike, like the 93 one. And then that one actually like has some like durable 67.
Mark Robinson.
Yeah. Well, if you found somebody that like those, look at that, has the logo thing and everything.
Aaron Smith.
No, it's not Aaron Smith because it has that Rivendell one.
Sorry.
So it's whoever had.
Kevin Green, my fault.
No, to it.
I know. I'm
To
joking.
it, where are they? 29. Who wore 29?
Levi Wallace.
That's not bad.
No.
61.
Wait, no.
Oh, wait. There you are.
Is it Eli Rogers?
I don't know. It's 17. Digging around in this team issued practice jerseys old style thing and did come across this one here. 7 from 2021. Ben retired in 22, so still on the team. Team issued Benjamin. But these quality on these other ones are so much nicer. The question is, like those ones are like way like. The difference between these old ones and the ones where like are like the NFL equipment, like same the jersey feel for $25 is crazy. But I've also found ones with the different logos, the Rivendell, the Legendary. So, I mean, for $25, I may have to go one of these. But 2021, but Hines Ward, he retired before 2021. But Hines Ward, yeah, it's Ward. Oh, you're all good, sir. Or do you? Yeah, I was like, or do you grab one just to say you did?
Hey, y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you too, sir. Do you grab that one just to do it, just for consideration?
Oh, no. Kenny Pickett? No.
What year? 2021, that's pre-Pickett. But current Rodgers. Something to consider.
You can get it signed by Rogers.
Back in the car now, and we have the AC kicking because it is humid as a mug, but of course it is raining outside because Pittsburgh can't have one day without rain. So we did actually pick some things up here. I was planning on just getting one thing. We were digging through the practice jersey bins, and we came across a number 7. A number 7 that was team issued, but not player. I don't think it was worn, but it was team issued practice jersey during Ben's time. It was from 2021, and Ben was still on the roster at the time. Now, what the guy told us at the register when we bought this is that Nike had made an error, and they sent gold jerseys for offense instead of defense, because apparently the defense wears gold jerseys and the offense wears white jerseys, but they sent a bunch of team-issued yellow jerseys for the offense. So they screwed up. But you know what? The number 7 Ben Roethlisberger team-issued jersey for the time he was actually on the team, not a bad get. So we scooped it. Now, this wasn't the best quality jersey that they had, but for $25 for a team-issued practice jersey, I mean, you look, like even this says, even $40, not a bad bargain, but 2021 gold T1 practice jersey, $25 for a number 7 Ben. You know, if he does like a signing, you get it signed somewhere. I don't know where you get it signed, but not a bad get. Not a bad get. He was still on the team at the time. So I was ready to walk out. I was like, okay, I'm happy with that. I was actually looking for an 83 practice jersey, as that's my birth year. And I was like, oh, it'd be, 83 is always a one to go and get. Yeah, you can see my gray hair. hair hitting my gray hair and flicking it around. We were about to leave. We were dead set on leaving, and the boy, of course, Eagle Eye himself, spotted something very interesting. There were a bunch of signed footballs and signed things that were, kind of at clearance bin prices. And this one in particular here was really clearanced up. A Patrick Peterson signed ball with authenticity, team issued authenticity, $40. $40. Now, this is not an NFL regulated ball by any stretch, but even the price, $79.99, like, this is a Hall of Famer. Like, Pat P is more than likely going in the Hall. So for $40, you know what was more expensive? You know what was more expensive than this? A Kenny Pickett signed ball. A Chase Claypool signed picture was more expensive than this. I think the only thing that was least expensive than this was a Devin Bush signed mini helmet that I saw that was $30. But for $40, I know Pat Pete didn't have like a spectacular 1 year Steelers career by any stretch, but as a future Hall of Fame player for $40, it's not bad. Not bad, I say. So I took a little gamble on that, and like I said, I was ready to walk out the door, but man, for that type of thing, and not too bad. And then they give you the nice like Steelers team bag. We have a couple of these now. They're very cool. And also they dropped in that COA card whenever you pick something up. But they were selling brand new shoes, brand new equipment. I almost took a flyer on the shoulder pads. The only reason why I didn't is they were like $35 for shoulder pads. I was like, that's really cool. Where would I put such a thing? Like they're the idea is they're they said they were non-certed for play, so I don't know what they did to them to make them non-certed, but I don't know. That'll wrap it up for the Pittsburgh Steelers yard sale. Very interesting. It's not something that happens. Clearly they're doing something. They're making some change to the stadium because they had those terrible towel things, and they had some other signage that they had taken down. They had some other stuff. So clearly they're working on some improvements and some things. It'll be interesting to see this year what that ends up being, because there was not a draft party this year, so we were not able to get into Heinz Field or Acrisure to see what they had going on. So it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. But all in all, a pretty successful visit to the Pittsburgh Steelers yard sale. And guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. And when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers yard sale, I can officially say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.